My wife's at home eating leftovers. Shh, don't tell. Well, hey y'all, Bear here. Look here, it's Tuesday and it's time for camp cooking, and we're gonna go back in time, kind of. Maybe you saw the trip video I posted. This is a dinner that you did not get to see. My first night, I had a little cooler with me. I had fresh vegetables for that breakfast you saw, the Afghani breakfast, and I had this in there. I froze a ham steak, and that's what we're doing. Ham steak, yellow rice, asparagus. This is how I cooked it on the trail, except for instead of the sterno stoves here, I used my little backpacker grill, and I just put a sterno under that. I was going to do it with a campfire, but I didn't feel like it that night, so I just used the sterno I had in case the wood was wet. Well, let's cook. Well, the yellow rice, this is just a portion I got out of a packet like this, and I split that packet in half. Now that packet, the full packet, takes 1 2/3 of a cup of water. So you figure that out. It's a half a cup and a third of a cup that we need for half of it. And I just brought it along in a little snack baggie like that. We're gonna get it going first because it takes about 20 minutes to cook. This is the set that I took with me that you saw the Afghani breakfast cooked in, that Ozark Trail stainless mess kit. It works. It comes from the Wally World and it's cheap. We dump her in. I'm gonna replace the butter with a touch of olive oil, and we're gonna use that for the ham steak also. While I was camping, I used that much olive oil. I brought all that back. It's a Fisher Scientific tube. They're not that expensive, but you gotta buy like 1,000 of them at a time. I think I decided that the 200 mil mark was about right. Might be just a hair over. There we go. Now, some of you have commented a little bit about being surprised about being able to cook on the sterno, and we're going to use the ultralight backpacker lighter. Ha! Fire! No, I didn't take it. There we go. Rice on. Now we got 20 minutes to kill. While my rice got started, I started doing things like prepping my asparagus. And I decided I just wanted bites like this. And I was going to saute them off. I'm breaking off the woody part, and I carried it out of camp with me. You don't want to leave your food scraps at camp. It brings in animals, and it helps the animal adjust to the human factor, and we don't want that. Well, I'm going to set my asparagus aside when I'm done here, because that's the last thing that I'm cooking. And at camp, really, I only have one sterno with me, so I cooked my rice and then I pulled it back on my backpacker grill, just kind of rotating it around near the heat to keep it warm while I put the pan over the sterno and cooked everything else. But today, the sun's going down and I've got sterno stoves, so we're going to get 2 burners going. What I'm going to do at this point is give this a minute to start simmering. There's no reason in starting to cook till it does. It sounds like we're starting to get a little simmer action. Oh yeah, there she goes, y'all. Now, at camp, I had a different brand ham steak, and I thought I had another one in the fridge, but somebody must have ate it while I was gone. But I got this one in the fridge, so we'll cook it up, but it won't quite fit in my pan here, so I'm gonna cut it in half. I don't need the whole thing tonight anyhow, so I haven't been hiking. Let's get a little fire action. Fire! We're gonna give the pan a little dose of olive oil for frying up the ham steak there. If we can use these here and level our pan out a little bit. Now, I want you to see something here with this sterno. You see that? We got a nice simmer going, nice hearty simmer. They'll do it, it just takes a minute. And granted, this is a fresh sterno, And as that sterno burns down, it's going to burn a little bit cooler. She's starting to look good now, y'all. Got just a touch of olive oil left in there, and some juice from the ham. That's going to make up our seasoning for our asparagus. And, I don't know, that's a touch dry. I might add a little more olive oil there. And we're just looking for a color change on the asparagus. You'll see it get a really nice bright green, and you know it's ready to go. There we go. Well, let's finish plating this guy up. I need my rice. My asparagus. And there we go. That was dinner on the trail first night. I mean, come on. I don't eat that good at home sometimes. Now, the one thing I'm missing here is I had a little glass of red to go along with my meal that night. But we're at the state park, so we're not doing that. I got water. It's good for you. Well, let's dig in and eat on this guy. You get right in there with a hunk of ham. You can't be mad at that at camp. I mean, come on. A little yellow rice. And some asparagus, all cooked up in the ham juice and the extra virgin olive oil. I'm telling you, I don't eat this good at home all the time. I'd give you a bite if you were here, and we'll see you on the trail.